What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for this episode of Life After Christian Discipleship. Got a West Texas hunt coming up. Pretty excited. We're going to be headed to Menard, Texas here at the beginning of the week, actually tomorrow. Got a couple things I got to do first. We're going to be heading up to Piney Ridge Farms, just north of the famous Caddo Lake here in Texas. I've got a Remington 270 I'm going to need to be sighting in, getting it ready for this hunt. So we are headed to Walmart now. We're going to get some shells, get a couple other things, kind of get this thing going. So stay tuned. We'll be doing some fellowship, going through some scripture, dealing with God's creation. I'm pretty excited about that part because there's no way you can look to the world and outside at what has been created and not know that there's not a creator behind it. So hope you enjoy this video. Stay tuned. Hopefully got some big bucks to kill. Stay tuned. So we made it out to Piney Ridge Farms. Judging by the videos you've seen, you can tell that this is just absolutely beautiful to be out here. It's where I love spending most of my time. You know, from the very beginning in Genesis 1, it says God created the heavens and the earth. And you can literally come out to the woods, especially in deep East Texas, and see God's creation. And Romans 1 makes it clear that He's revealed himself through his creation, but he doesn't just stop there. He will constantly prompt your heart. He will show you himself through what he has created, ultimately, which is going to lead you to the gospel of Jesus. It's like I said, it's remarkable. I plan on sharing the gospel on here. Like I said, it starts with God revealing himself to you. It's all through the Old Testament and Isaiah, Nehemiah. It's all in the Psalms. It's just over and over again stating, God, you created the heavens and the earth. The Bible is inspired by God, written by men. It's a historical collection of books. Like I said, inspired by God. By eyewitnesses and those close to the eyewitnesses. You can't, like I said, you can't deny the Lord and his creation. It's a beautiful thing to see. We're about to pull up to the gate now. We're going to get this gun sighted in and get ready for the hunt. It's a beautiful place out here. The wildlife is abundant. There are deer everywhere. I kind of wish I was hunting out here this morning. We've got to kind of get these priorities in order, though, for this West Texas hunt we're about to go on. Stay tuned, guys. Let's get this gun sighted in. in the triangle now. Let's give it a shot. All right, guys, so we're back in the truck. When I was finishing setting the gun in, my battery died on my phone. I guess I was using it a little too much, but we got the Remington sighted in. We're ready to go. All we got to do is wait. I've got one more shift at the fire department. We'll get off at 12 tomorrow, and we'll start making our way west. So you guys stay tuned for the rest of the video, and I'll see y'all on the hunt. Hey, good morning. We've made it to the first morning. We are officially in West Texas. It's about 5:30. Waiting on this coffee pot to get done and get some energy going. I'm going to be taking to my stand this morning. I have no idea what it looks like. The feeders have been going off. They said deer, turkey, axis are moving everywhere. Should be a good morning. We'll get some coffee in and get going. Making their way down the mountain. 4. Alright guys, we finished our first hunt this morning. Saw a lot of animals. It's just such a cool place. They said the mesquite trees have grown like 3 to 4 feet since last year because of all the rain they've been getting. Didn't see any shooters this morning other than the one on the adjoining property over there. Lots of axis deer. I'm going to shoot a doe on this trip. I just didn't want to do it the first morning. Just kind of get my bearings and see what was going to walk out. You never know if a big buck's right behind the doe that you're about to shoot. Yeah, so we'll pack it up today, this morning actually. Get back to the camp, get some food and coffee and some fellowship. And get ready for this evening.
Wow. Check that out.
All right, guys, we're back out. Hunt number 2 of the trip. Set up in a little different spot. It's really just an ambush point for these deer coming through. There's no corn or no feeder. Just kind of their highway. We're looking to ambush them real quick. Further shot's gonna be about 120 yards. Hopefully we get a access this evening. Get you some action. Just see what happens. All right, guys. Sorry
Light's too dark to record this. Doing the best I can, but here she is. Big old, sorry for breathing so hard. Big old doe. Stand is, like I said, about 120 yards the other way. But there we go. Now we hunting horns tomorrow. Alright guys, that's the morning of our last hunt. It's been an incredible trip. We'll be heading back to East Texas after this morning. Hopefully we can get us a buck this morning. That's all we're going to be looking for. Of course, if any hawks come out, you know, you have to get rid of those. We're just going to sit here and see what happens. The neighbor's property's got deer all over it right now, so hopefully they'll move in pretty soon. Alright guys, that concludes our hunt here. We didn't get the big buck like we wanted to, but I guess that's why they call it hunting. It's a wonderful thing to come out here in God's creation and get to do something like this. But I want you to know that God didn't just stop at creating the world. He created you and me too. And what that means is in his infinite love, he created us in his image. That image is love. But he also gave us the ability to have our free will, to make decisions on our own. And that's how sin enters the world, is through humans' decision making. God didn't want robots. He wanted true living beings that he could have a relation with. In order to have a relation, you have to be able to choose to have it. When we choose to disobey God and go against his will and his purpose, that's what we call sin. Sin is what separates us from God. The Bible tells us in Romans that all of us fall short of God's glory because of our sin, and we're all doomed to eternal damnation in hell. He doesn't just stop there, though. He doesn't just leave us hanging. The Bible also tells us that in his love, he sent his son, Jesus. Jesus is God in the flesh. It is God revealed to him. We really have to understand who Jesus is. Jesus is God made himself known in the flesh. Okay, he dwelt among us. He lived a perfect life, and we killed him for it because of our sin. We didn't believe that Jesus was God. He was the claims that he was making about being God. And so humans in our sinful nature, we killed him for it. Again, God in his infinite love doesn't just stop there. On the third day, he brought Jesus back to life. So what that means is the sin that we have separates us from God. It creates this gap between us and God. And the only way to bridge that gap is through Jesus. Jesus' death, burial, and resurrection on the third day after dying on the cross for our sins is the propitiation for our sin. He completes that gap. He fills that gap in for us. He is the atoning sacrifice that makes us right with God again. So when God sees us, he sees righteousness. And when he sees Jesus on the cross, he sees the sins of the world. And we really have to believe that. We have to put our heart and soul into that. It has to change us. When we come to that recognition, we understand that this is all created by God. We are created by God. We are sinful humans. We're never going to live up to the standard, and we need Jesus. If I'm not out here preaching to you Jesus and him crucified and resurrected after the third day, then I've got it all wrong. All of this is not worth it. Doing these things, I could just be reckless out here killing all these animals just with no moral standard to go by. Jesus is the foundation. That's what I put my trust in. That's what gives me the boldness to stand out here in the middle of the wilderness and bring the gospel to you on my phone while trying to bring you some good content as well. That's the hard part. I just pray that if you see this video, hunters, fishermen, all the like, come to the realization that when you look at yourself, look up the 10 Commandments and look at it as a mirror. Are you a liar? Do you steal? Do you have idols? Is money an idol for you? Just kind of go through the 10 Commandments and look at those and really be honest with yourself. And you'll understand that we fall short of God's glory. If we fall short on any one of those commandments, we fall short of all of it. We're not loving God with all our hearts. We need Jesus. Jesus is the only way to the Father. The Bible is specific about that too. So again, guys, I just encourage you. I'm going to continue praying for you. I hope you enjoy this video. It didn't turn out quite as good as I thought it was going to be as far as the content goes. I was able to shoot a hog yesterday morning. I killed a deer 2 evenings ago. I killed a doe actually. So both times it was just too dark to really film the hunt. I got some good footage of this cliff and how these animals walk up and down the ridge behind me. I mean, it's absolutely wonderful to see. I hope you guys are blessed. I hope you're blessed by this video. Feel free to like it, share, comment, and give me your favorite Bible verse in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll just continue to try to put stuff out there that honors God faithfully, and do the same with my own life. And I hope you do as well. God bless you guys.